The side aisle windows, beginning on the south side and circling around to the north side, tell the story of Jesus. And so the beginning window gives us the Annunciation. The angel communicates with Mary that she's desired to be the mother of Jesus. Now, the sequence is interesting because the biblical story next would show Mary going to visit her cousin Elizabeth, both of them being pregnant. But somehow in the early 20th century, people were too squeamish about showing pregnant women. So out of order, we see the two women with their children already born in that second window. And then going on to the next one, we see the birth of Jesus. Now coming around all the way to the north side, we see the window given in memory of the World War I airman, John Hubbard. This window is there not because it fits in with the life of Jesus, but because young Mr. Hubbard was so devoted to the parish that before he shipped over to France in World War I, he wanted to see the progress of the work being done inside the building, the construction. Now, none of the stained glass windows were in. So the space over there, where we now have the windows, was just empty space, but the stonework was built around it. So he got some friends to help him set up a ladder outside the church building, and he crawled up the ladder to look in to see how the progress was going on his church. And so later, after he had died in the war, people remembered that and wanted to make that window there in memory of him. Now, again, you might say, like Mr. Coates, his death was not a valorous death in combat, but he was finishing up his training in France, and his airplane crashed, and he died a few years later. So here we have these two people who are memorialized here, who gave themselves for the war effort, and yet didn't have the combat associated with their story.